Salam everyone, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone is well. A new series I'm putting out for you which will be interesting for everyone to see. It's a series where I'm comparing dog breeds against animals, a what if scenario you could say. So in today's video we are discussing a topic that gets brought up quite a lot, and I hope after this video you have a better idea of what the outcome will be with the Timberwolf against a domesticated dog. Now there are many species of wolves scattered across the world, but the kingpin is the Canadian wolf, the largest species of wolf on earth, and they are found in Alaska and Canada. They go by a few names, so you have the Mackenzie Valley wolf, the Alaskan Timberwolf, or the Canadian Timberwolf. And when it comes to the size of these wolves, they can reach up to a metre tall at the withers, and males tend to weigh around 65 to 70 kilos, but during the winter this increases to around 80 kilos. Now for the females, slightly less at around 45 to 60 kilos, but also increasing weight around winter by around 10 kilos. Now they are pack animals that work best in groups. Within the group they have a hierarchy system, with the alpha being in charge of decision making and the first to eat. He is joined with the alpha female, who gains the status due to the alpha male's liking of her. Now the next set is the beta, who basically helps out the alpha in the decision making and are future candidates of becoming the alpha. From there are the deltas. Now these all have a different responsibility within the pack, such as the sentinels who protect and guarantee the safety of the pack, the scouts who watch out for the boundaries of the territory, elders who are possibly once alphas or betas, hunters who help the alpha and betas to hunt prey and provide food for the pack, and caretakers who are there to help the weak, ill and wounded wolves in the pack. And finally, the lowest in the hierarchy system is the omega, who eats after all the rest. He's basically the weakest or runt in the group. Now the wildlife amongst these wolves is huge. There is a lot of variety out there for them, as well as other predators such as black bears, brown bears and even polar bears. Even the prey for them isn't small. I mean, you have animals such as moose, which are enormous. It's an animal I wish to see one day in person to fully appreciate the size and beauty of it. So you're probably asking what dogs are out there that can defeat the Timberwolf. Now there is a group of dogs known as the Livestock guardian dogs. These are dogs that are given the role for thousands of years to protect shepherds and the livestock from unwanted visitors such as wolves, bears, wildcats, boars and so on. You know, without them the shepherd would ultimately fail and the agriculture across parts of the world would crumble, affecting many families financially. Now from the livestock dogs there is a huge variety, but many are not fit to take on the Timberwolf. The Timberwolf would be far too large for them. For example, the Kangal, Akbash, Anatolian dogs are surrounded by Eurasian wolves, which are smaller than the North American wolf species. Now there are times where the Turkish dog wins and other times they get defeated. This could be due to many factors, the main one being handicap. Now what I mean by this is a lone dog meets a couple of wolves, or a lone wolf meets a couple of dogs. Now the Timberwolf will use every advantage of his to defeat the dogs of Turkey. There may be individuals that can put up a good battle, but it'll eventually go one way. The same is for the dogs of Central Asia. They share very similar phenotypes to the Turkish dogs, so it'll basically be the same problem for them as well. Now, I'm not discrediting these dogs from this region. I just personally think it won't stand a chance against the larger, wilder animal. I believe the only livestock dogs out there capable of such a task are the North Caucasus volkodovs. These dogs have been used for combat and shepherding for many years. The size is the same, if not larger than the Timberwolf. The predators in the Caucasus are also large, the mountain terrain animals, so the Caucasus dogs are extremely tough if you take in every factor. The fact they are used for combat helps as well, as they are some of the best fighting breeds out there and can withstand pain and have considerable gameness. Now I'm not saying every volkodov could defeat a Timberwolf, but if I had to bet my chances on it, I would trust my bet with the volkodov over any other breed. Now there are of course other breeds out there such as the Dogo, Bandog, Bulikota, Tosa, Catchway American Pit Bulls as well, but they wouldn't survive in the colder climate compared to the livestock dogs would. Now if you put a wolf in the same environment as them, which is better suited for them, it'll obviously play in their favour, but I still think in the end the result will be the same. Obviously the wolf will take a lot of punishment, but he will still win. So this debate is more so if the dogs were purchased by an individual who perhaps lives in Alaska and needed to protect his territory from these Timberwolves, and only then I'd personally consider the Caucasian volkodov. Now when you look at wolves, the wolf's fight technique is very different to livestock dogs. Like any other predator, the wild animal does not want to fight, but want to survive. If faced against the volkodov, it would battle, but his intention would be to run to the pack, let the volkodov follow and then get ambushed. So it really doesn't play in the volkodov's favour even then. If for some reason the wolf wants to stay and fight, then it can go either way. So the volkodov will be at a disadvantage still because you are in the territory of the wolf. If I personally lived out there and I needed assurance over my property, I would have a pack of Caucasian volkodovs, maybe 3 to 5, all from the best lines, just so I have assurance that I have exactly what I need to protect me and my property from such a predator. They will also give me the assurance against other predators as well, but that will be talked about in a future video. That's it for today's video. Just for clarification, this is my point of view on how the Timberwolf plays against dog breeds. If for example you think of another breed, or if you have a difference of opinion, feel free to drop in the comments and we can all have a discussion about it. Like I said, there is no right or wrong answer here, just purely speculation. Now, what would you guys like to see next? What dog against what animal? Now, if you're a new viewer and you haven't subscribed, what are you doing, my friend? Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on quality content. And for my regular viewers, thank you for watching. Make sure you all hit the like button, you comment and you share with friends and family. Allah Hafiz.